kind of fell in love with these Twitter polls over the holidays. My family and I came up with a bunch of matchups for fun, and I tweeted them out with the hashtag Christmas Battle. And we got hundreds of thousands of votes on classic head-to-heads like nuke the size of an ant versus ant the size of a nuke, Harry Potter's Wormtail versus Lord of the Rings Wormtongue, or Kylo Ren versus J. Alfred Prufrock. Kylo won that one in a landslide. Prufrock is merely an insecure, overdramatic crybaby, while Kylo Ren is an insecure, overdramatic crybaby with a lightsaber. It was a lot of fun, and I thought, why not do this on the show? So I am, right now. This is Friday Night Fights. Welcome to Friday Night Fights. 2 nouns enter, 1 noun leaves. And the fights are decided via Twitter poll, so it's like an election, but young people actually vote. Let's get ready to argue! You got the cards? You got the cards? Come on out here. All right, everybody, this is my old friend and producer, Paul Janello. Have a seat, Paul. Say hi, everybody. Okay. Paul's going to join me for the Friday Night Fights this Friday. How are you doing, Paul? You feeling good?
I'm feeling good.
All right, you guys are old friends, right?
Longtime friends.
As a matter of fact, you were the best man at my wedding, right?
Yes.
And who was the best man at your wedding?
My brother. you were in the running.
How many brothers do you have, Paul?
1.
Okay, so I was 2 out of 2. How many brothers do I have?
7.
And I chose you. Okay, that's our first matchup. Who loves the other one more, Paul or Stephen? Go vote now, okay? Who loves the other one more, Paul or Stephen? Paul, you ready to do Friday Night Fights?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. This first matchup is a classic that I tweeted over the holidays, but you, the public, have not weighed in on it yet. Marvel supervillain Thanos versus immortal super elf Santa Claus. Let's go to the tail of the tape. We will start with Thanos, weighing in at 6'7", 985 pounds. The greatest of all the Titanian Eternals, his left-hand reach of anywhere in the universe and any point in history thanks to his techno-mystical transportation chair. Weaknesses: overconfidence, pretty dumb outfit. Marital status: single. A formidable fighter, but don't count out his opponent, Santa Claus. According to the Bible, Santa tips the scales at 5'7", 310 pounds, full of jelly. Can travel fast enough to visit every good boy or girl in a single night. His powerful allies include an army of elf slaves, sentient flying deer, and the Coca-Cola Corporation. Weaknesses: type 2 diabetes and Tim Allen's roof. Okay, Paul, Santa versus Thanos. I think Thanos walks away with this immediately. He uses the Infinity Gauntlet. He can reshape time and space. What say you?
You are living in a fantasy world.
Yo, no, yes, I am. I am living in a fantasy world, and Thanos rules it.
No, I don't think so. You never doubt Santa. You don't go all the way around the world in one night unless you know how to crack the whip.
Okay, but Santa is just, he's a jolly old elf. He's not a mindless killing machine like Thanos is.
You don't know how many elves he's killed in his workshops? Nobody's up there. Nobody's keeping an eye on that man. He could be a madman the other 364 days a year. Besides, Santa always gets it done. Never messed up one Christmas.
Except the first one. Okay?
How's that?
What's a baby gonna do with myrrh? All right,
Babies love myrrh.
Let's move on. Okay, we'll have to see what happens when the votes hit the Twitter. So viewers, cast your vote on my Twitter page, @StephenAtHome. Who would win in a fight, Santa or Thanos? All right? Ready to move on to the next matchup?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. A classical hypothetical brawl that we've all debated before. LeBron James with the Green Lantern's ring versus Michael Jordan with a magic genie lantern. Let's start with the king. LeBron weighs in at 6'8", 250 pounds, 2 championships, 4 league MVPs, and now the ability to summon a giant hammer made of green energy. He's the ultimate all-around player. He can run the point, dominate the post, and again, translate his willpower into a massive emerald fist. We weaknesses. Even with power limited only by his imagination, LeBron still hasn't gotten it done for Cleveland. And now, let's go. It's the truth, baby. The truth hurts. Let's go to Jordan and his magic lamp. Weighing in at 6'6", 215 pounds, Jordan is the greatest of all time. 6 championships, a legendary competitive streak, and an ancient lamp he unearthed in the lost temple of Osiris. He endorses Hanes, Nike, McDonald's, Gatorade, Lockheed Martin, Spanx, Hellman's Mustard, and the Boston to D.C. Funghua bus route. Also, is the only person in the world allowed to get away with a Hitler mustache. That might have been one of his wishes. His one weakness, baseball. All right, let's talk this one through, Paul.
All right.
You're a Chicago boy.
Right.
You're going to go with MJ, I'm guessing here.
Oh, of course I am. He's a great player. Your boy's got 1 ring. My boy's got 6 rings.
Okay, but my boy's ring can actually translate his will and his courage into a machine gun that shoots bullets of pure energy to kill Michael Jordan when he goes up for the dunk.
1 wish, ring go away.
He's not going to have 1 wish left, Paul. Michael's going to use the first wish this way. You know he's a fierce competitor. You give me that on Michael,
yeah,
okay?
Yeah.
He'll use the first wish to wish for more wishes. That doesn't work. He loses a wish. The second wish, he wishes to be able to hit a fastball. Second wish goes away. And the third wish he's going to use to try to get Princess Jasmine to fall in love with him. We know MJ's got a weakness for the ladies. This is going to be LeBron all the way.
Oh, you are sadly mistaken. Jordan doesn't even need any wishes, because if your mind is weak, that renders the ring useless. And nothing makes your mind weaker than having to face Jordan in the paint.
So,
just the idea of having to fight Michael Jordan will weaken your mind.
I thought you were going to say nothing makes your mind weaker than having to live in Cleveland. It's a great city.
Yeah.
He almost said it, not me. It's his fault. The poll is now live on Twitter. Go to @StephenAtHome and let your thumb voice be heard. Vote on the question, who would win in a fight? LeBron James, the Green Lantern ring, or Michael Jordan with a genie lamp? You decide. We'll announce the results next week on